Continuing on, example 7. So 23 plus 2x equals 9. So here the x is second. And it doesn't make a difference still. We can actually put those blue things in the middle of the line. So we can go 23 minus 23. They could actually be at the beginning, at the end. There's no restrictions. These go away. We end up with 2x equals 9 minus 23. So 2x is 9 minus 23. Let me do it in a calculator just to be sure. Is negative 14. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. Chink, chink. And I get x equals negative 7. Done. Example 8. 17 minus 3x equals 11. So, this looks like it might be, there's a minus over there, but remember, there's an invisible plus in front of that 17. So the way we deal with this is we add minus 17. Maybe I shouldn't say add. What we do is we subtract 17 from both sides. So it's 11 minus 17. Now 17 minus 17 is 0, but this minus is still left. You have to be careful about that. So this becomes minus 3x equals negative 6. Divide both sides by minus 3. And we get that x equals 2. Example 9. So here, this looks kind of the same as that. So we're kind of doing it the same way. We have 8. We're going to subtract 8 from both sides. There's still a minus x over there. And that's going to be 11 minus 8. The 8 and the 8 go away. All we're left with is minus x. And 11 minus 8 is 3. Now you might think that you're done. But you're not. Because that x has actually not been fully isolated. It's still a minus x. Which means it's kind of like having a minus 1x. So what we're going to actually do is we're actually going to divide both sides by negative 1. And then the negative divided by the negative, that gives us a positive. And that's going to give us x. 3 divided by negative 1 is negative 3. And that's the answer over there. Example 10. 5 equals 2x minus 11. Here the x is on the right side instead of being on the left side. There's no reason that the x has to be on the left side, so I'm going to actually keep it on the right side. What I'm going to do to both sides, that was a minus 11, I'm actually going to add 11 to both sides. So it's going to be 2x minus 11 plus 11. These go away. We end up with 2x equals, and 5 plus 11 is 16. We want to get the 2 alone, so we divide both sides by 2. And we get x equals 8. And you could actually leave the answer like that. You could write it as 8 equals x is the final answer. Or, if that makes you uncomfortable, you could rewrite it as x equals 8. If a equals b, b equals a. If something equals something, they're equal to each other no matter what the order. Example 11. 7 plus 5x equals 7. This doesn't look especially difficult, but something weird is going to happen. We're going to move the 7 first. 7 minus 7 plus 5x equals 7 minus 7. These go away. 5x equals 0. Is that a problem? No. We divide both sides by 5. These things cancel. We get x equals, and 0 divided by 5 is 0. And that's the answer. Let's do 12. X over 4 minus 5 equals minus 8. The next 3 examples I'd say are not critical. If you get this, you could stop watching the video. But if you want a couple more examples, I'm going to do about 3 more examples. So we're going to have is x over 4 minus 5. We're going to add 5 to both sides, which is minus 8. I don't know why I put that in blue. Minus 8 plus 5 goes away. X over 4 minus 8 plus 5 turns out to be minus 3. We're going to multiply this side by 4 and this side by 4, and we get x equals negative 12. And that's it for that. Example 13. Minus 9x plus 2 equals negative 43. So what am I going to do to both sides? What I'm going to do is subtract 2. I'm going to get rid of that first. Is minus 43 minus 2. These go away. Minus 9x is minus 43 minus another 2 is minus 45. There's a negative in front. We're going to divide both sides by negative 9. Divide both sides by negative 9. The negative 9 and the negative 9 cancel each other, and we're left with x equals, and a negative 45 divided by negative 9 is positive 5. Okay, and the last example I'm going to do actually is something slightly different about this one. 7x minus 3 equals 16. So what I'm going to do to both sides, follow the same procedure. Minus 3 plus 3 equals 16 plus 3. The 3's cancel, and we end up with 7x equals 19. Nothing special so far. And then we divide both sides by 7. The 7's go away. And this doesn't divide by nicely. So, in this class, generally speaking, you could keep it as 19 over 7. And you should keep it as 19 over 7. And that would be the final answer. And that's it.